Imagine walking into your job every day accepting that your work colleagues will harass you, touch you without your consent, and physically fight you. Welcome to school. This is the basic premise we gave to adults in understanding what many children go through and why it's important that young people learn self-protection. However, what about the parents of those children? One of the hardest things for many parents to face is simply dropping their child off at school. It was tough enough in primary school, but the pre-teen and teenage era presents a mountain of new challenges. As a child transitions through adolescence at a relatively fast pace, it can often appear that everything is out of balance. More independence is required, but so is more personal responsibility. Boundaries related to trust become blurred and confusing. As a parent works hard to ensure their child's safety, they're often poorly equipped to manage the threat of interpersonal violence. After all, a parent isn't expected to be a self-protection teacher any more than they are a doctor, a counsellor, or a financial advisor. Nevertheless, violence can take on many forms, including those that are fairly specific to teens, from older peer sexual predation to county lines, to bullying in school, out of school and online, to the myriad of threats that can be found during the dreaded sleepover. Worst of all, a child aged between 11 and 16 will also be coping with huge neurological developments that will cause them to often act against their best interests, to take unnecessary risks, and become an extra challenge for a concerned parent. It is because of these concerns that we at Animal Instincts decided to create and deliver a special online course just for parents of children in this age group. Ahead of the new academic year, we have developed a course based on all the information we give to self-protection teachers and adapted it for parents. We believe self-protection training is about genuine empowerment and peace of mind. Once equipped with the knowledge, you can work with your child to develop better behaviours rather than becoming a slave to appeals to emotion, urban myths and fear-mongering. My co-creator Mary Stevens and I have decades-long backgrounds in teaching teenagers. We are both parents and step-parents. Mary is a former school teacher and graduate of Oxford University who owns and runs Athena School of Karate, as well as being a published children's author and a leader in the field of women's self-defense. I'm the author of When Parents Aren't Around, A Young Person's Guide to Self-Protection, and I've taught practical, evidence-based self-protection to children and teenagers since 2004. Together, we spent 5 years developing the Animal Instincts Children's Self-Protection Teaching Programme to qualify other self-protection teachers to the highest and most relevant standards possible. Now that information, in the form of simple short lessons, is accessible to any caring parent at a very affordable price. In fact, in the interest of getting out to as many parents as possible, we've slashed the already reasonable price to just £20. Order it now while the sale lasts for a safer and happier return to school for both you and your children.